cocktail sessions, educational and inspirational talks from experienced startup founders, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders.
So I'm going to be talking about our marketing efforts, and don't expect a success story, not yet. We have been at it since about 2009 is when we came out, and we actually launched Cirque in 2011, about July of that year. And we have done a lot of different things in that time to really get people to know we exist. The first thing that we did really was to decide who is our market. That's probably the number one thing you have to figure out is who are you trying to market to. And we knew that, number one, it's the tech community. They're the early adopters. They're really who we are trying to reach. So with that, one of our advisors, thank God, is a PR person. So we had her write our first press release, which we were able to then send out to a variety of different outlets, media outlets and press and bloggers. And we actually decided we were seed funded to start with, which meant that we had a little bit of money. A little bit of money is helpful in order to use that money for marketing. And what we did was we decided we wanted to go to CES back in 2011. And this was probably the smartest move we ever did for our company. Even though the product wasn't out, we actually had a prototype. We were able to get a booth, and we had a little bit of money to have a PR firm help us out, and they did the work beforehand. They reached out to the various bloggers and tech community press, like TechCrunch and Gizmodo, etc., to let them know, hey, we're going to be at CES. So when we were at CES, 4 days there, we literally were booked solid with all these people coming to visit us and talk to me, interview us, and get our story out there. Even though we were 6 months really away from actually having the product out, this was a major contact for us. From that, we were able, talk every single day. I literally lost my voice by the end of the first day because it was like 10 hours of talking. But from that, we were able to then go, when we had our launch event 6 months later, we were able to reach out to those same people, send them the Cirque case, say, hey, can you write about us, check it out, here's a sample, and let us know what you think. So that created more buzz for us. And then a few months later after that, there are various blogs and press that do holiday guides. Since we're an actual accessory, we were in a few of the holiday guides, so we got a little bit more press that way. Because we're trying to sell, right? That's the main goal, is we're trying to sell it to people, to the B2C community. So press really helped us getting started. The more people you can meet, the more press you can meet, the more articles that we had written really built more recognition. CES also had the wonderful benefit of getting us recognized by people who follow all those different blogs and press by getting us beta followed. We got Facebook fans and Twitter fans and everything. We started building up from that, and we actually tapped those guys for beta users, and then we turned those beta testers into what everyone calls them evangelists, basically. They were our early adopters, and they went out and started talking about us. Not saying that they talked about us a lot, okay? This is all things that we're trying, but we really reached out, and we were very, we took their comments, what they were saying to us, their feedback, and we really pushed it back out there and listened to them and said, we're one of you guys. We didn't make us seem like some nameless, faceless, whatever kind of a company. We really tried to be one of everybody else. We're just a startup, just like you guys. And the beta testers were interesting because they did start telling their friends about us, so that meant that we had more Facebook fans, more Twitter followers. And we did do Google+, but I really don't do Google+ that often. But we're out there. In addition, as we started, the initial launch, we had a lot of good response. We did do some B2B stuff. Most of our sales have been with the B2B community. So they've been able to do their own marketing, which helps us out a lot. And in addition, as we started things, back in 2000, probably beginning of this year, things started slowly, dying down a little bit. And at that point, we're like, okay, we need to do some marketing to get more people following us again. So we hit the daily deals. And once you hit one daily deal site, like Tipper, 50 others come out of the woodworks. to hit you. They're going to all find you and say, hey, do a daily deal with us. And it's actually a pretty good thing because they have their own built-in marketing group. They have their marketing base. So we just basically said, here's CERC for this amount, pay for the shipping, come and follow us, and they did. So that was pretty cool in that respect. And let's see. And throughout the whole thing, we did a lot of social media stuff. We have, and we still continue to do YouTube videos. So we go out and we use CERC in the community, we'll videotape it and we'll put it up on YouTube. Or if we have any helpful hints or tips or anything about CERC, we put it up on YouTube. And we tweet about it. We go onto Facebook, we're constantly talking. At the beginning, we talked a lot about the company, and that we started actually changing up into talking more about entertainment. I actually think the best post that we had a response to was when we went to the Lego Brick Fair, and one of the guys there had rebuilt Serenity from Firefly, and I'm a huge Joss Whedon fan, which is kind of my raison d'etre. And I said to the guy, hey, can I film you? And I put a little interview up. And I had so many people respond to that little film. It had nothing to do with CERC, but it was entertainment focused, and I had a lot of response to that, which was pretty cool, and got actually more followers from it. And we also have done a lot with customer service. If people have any issues, we're really, customer's always right in the end, so we really try and respond and don't say, whatever, we don't care about what you have to say. We're really cognizant about their feedback and making sure that they are happy with the product in the end, because at this point in the game, you want everyone who's an early adopter to really like what you're doing and talk about you. And the last thing we also do is we go to things like this, get out into the community, done the Fosterly events and the meetup events and do various tech cocktail events, because we're here in DC, and you guys are, buy CERC, right? Gotta get you to buy CERC. I'm sure a lot of you have iPhones, right? So it's really important that you know about us and that we know about you, and that you have that respect from you're an expert in the community, so and so. But it's really great that they know that you exist, because this is the easiest market to hit. You're local. So what I would say to take away from all of this is, number one, know who you're trying to market. At the beginning, our thing was we want to hit the soccer moms, but that really was down the road. Eventually, we'll get it. So we know, okay, step one, tech community. That's our early adopter. And most importantly is to keep at it. We're not successful yet. We're working on a new version of CERC right now because Hello iPhone 5 came out, and that requires us to rethink things a little bit. And you're going to try lots of different things. You're going to go out there, but the free stuff. There's social media. There's we're really lucky because we have that, and it's just reaching out to those people. And also, it's really important to think about if you know people who are in the creative community. Yes, I have a graphic design background, so that helps. Takes care of the website and all that stuff. But if you have a friend who's a videographer, if you have a friend who is in PR, if you have a friend or somebody that you know, and if you can barter with those people to get them to do stuff for free, then there you go. That's a cost that's right out there. And most importantly, really don't give up. That's something that we've been struggling with a lot, is like we try something and it's not working. It may take 6 months, it may take a year before it really catches fire, but we keep going at it. We keep trying different things. We're looking at what other people do, and we see, can that work for us? And that's what we're constantly plugging away. So that's really where we are at with marketing, and hope you enjoyed that.